Hello, this is your weekly overview video for week 8 of AP Environmental Science. So let's go over the content and the assessments that we do for this week. On Monday and Tuesday, October 5th and October 6th, we're going to be working on these two topics. Topic 3.1, Generalist and Specialist Species. There's a near-pod presentation embedded in this assignment. And topic 3.2, K-selected and R-selected species. There's a near-pod embedded in this lesson as well. On Wednesday and Thursday, October 7th and October 8th, the near-pod topics that you'll be covering are 3.3 survivorship curves and 3.4 carrying capacity. So in the final column here on our module for this week, these are the two assignments that will be going onto gradebook by Friday, October 16th. The first assignment is a one-page lab report of the eco-columns experiment that we did. So here are the requirements for this lab report. You are to type a one-page typed lab report with standard font and size. You guys can use Google Docs to write a one-page report. In the first paragraph or the first part of your report, you're going to record your observations of how your eco-column chambers changed over time. Make a claim about what you think caused those changes, and then use evidence to support your claim and explain your reasoning. So it's the claim, evidence, reasoning format that we've discussed in class for summarizing what you learned from the eco-columns experiment. In paragraph 2, in the second part of this one-page report, you're going to use the data that we collected on different water samples to explain which habitat would be the best for the mosquito fish that we purchased for the lab. Location A, which was the ditch in North Salt Lake, has this data, these parameters. Location B, which was taken from the Jordan River, has this data, these parameters, these conditions. And location C, which was the creek in Sugar House Park, has this data, these conditions. So your task is to explain which habitat is the best for our mosquito fish, and again, use the claim and evidence and reasoning format to state which location is best suited for the mosquito fish and why. Make sure to reference the ecological tolerance of the mosquito fish and some of the requirements for it to survive and thrive in this habitat. So that's a one-page report following these guidelines, and you guys are submitting your Google Doc, a file upload for this report. Let's look at the other assessment for this week. So the second assessment for this week is a near-pod presentation called Carrying Capacity Video with Reflection Questions. So you guys will see embedded on this lesson a near-pod presentation. There's a BBC video with some quiz questions, also some free response questions that you guys will need to respond to about the concept of carrying capacity. Carrying capacity is something that applies to both human and natural populations. So as you watch the video, just think about these principles of ecology that we've been studying and think about how they affect natural populations, plants and animals, as well as humans on this planet. Your task is to watch the video, take the quiz, and type your answers to the reflection questions that are in this Nearpod. That's the only thing that you are submitting is your Nearpod with all of your answers. And so make sure that you answer all the questions and do all the activities to submit that for your participation report. All right, so that is our weekly overview for week 8. Again, if you guys have any questions, if you need help finding missing assignments, or if you are interested in improving your grades before the end of the term, the last day for my class to submit work is October 20th, so that is approaching. If you guys need help, if you need extra support, just reach out to me and I will help address your questions. Have a fantastic week.